Just before we get into the video, don't forget to like or dislike the video, subscribe, turn on notifications, and leave a comment down below.
Remember to hit the subscribe button for more videos every week.
Over the last few years, Gigi Hadid has become one of the hottest stars in the world of modeling. Her striking ad campaigns, friendship with Kendall Jenner, and eye-popping Instagram account have kept the 21-year-old beauty in the public eye. As she's poised to make the leap to becoming one of the biggest models in the world, here are 10 things you didn't know about Gigi Hadid. Gigi signed with IMG Models while still in high school in 2011. However, she waited until after graduation in 2013 to move to New York City to pursue her modeling career. Since her rise has been nothing short of meteoric, many of her fans aren't aware that she remains serious about academics. Gigi enrolled in private research university The New School shortly after moving to the Big Apple in the fall of 2013, and her studies there are ongoing. She's apparently looking down the road after her modeling career is over, saying it's not just okay anymore to model until you're 25 and then stop and be a housewife. Her major is criminal psychology, so crooks take note. Once Gigi stops showing up on magazine covers and billboards, she might just show up at your door with a warrant. As you might expect, professional model wasn't the only career option available to young Gigi while in high school. She was captain of Malibu High School's varsity volleyball team and was also involved in competitive horseback riding. In fact, for some time she was split between attending a New York school where it would be easy to focus on modeling and a West Coast school where she could pursue a pro volleyball career. Gigi took the sport very seriously, and at 5 feet 10 inches tall is built like a prototype women's volleyball player. But in the end, her dream of becoming a model won out, and she was forced to drop volleyball while attending college on the less sports-oriented East Coast. Maybe she could have brought home Olympic gold, but it's safe to say her fans are probably not disappointed with her decision. As if having supermodel looks, pro-level athletic skills, and a mind that can wrap itself around criminal psychology were not enough, Gigi could probably kick your butt as well. One of the most important parts of her workout regimen might come as a little bit of a surprise. She keeps those arms, legs, and abs toned by participating in full-fledged boxing workouts at New York City's Gotham Gym. Gigi let fans in on her secret with a video for Vogue.com, demonstrating jabs, punches, and uppercuts like a pro. She says that she was drawn to boxing because she just didn't know very much about it, and it seemed like one more thing she could drive herself to be good at. She may never climb into the ring for a pay-per-view match, but this is one supermodel who might have less fear than most about walking the streets of a big city alone. Intimidating good looks are one thing, but after seeing that video, we're actually a little bit intimidated in general. Gigi's stepfather, David Foster, has had such an interesting life that he ought to be in Dos Equis commercials. He started out in the early 70s as a keyboardist for pop group Skylark, scoring a top 10 hit with their song Wildflower. He went on to become a studio musician and producer for such varied artists as Earth, Wind & Fire, The Tubes, and Chicago. He married Linda Thompson in 1991, and the two formed a songwriting team, collaborating on Whitney Houston's hit I Have Nothing from the Bodyguard soundtrack. Thompson had previously been married to Bruce Jenner, now Caitlyn, meaning that Foster was at that point the stepfather to Brody and Brandon Jenner, whose sisters Kendall and Kylie were not yet born. After divorcing Thompson, Foster married model Yolanda Hadid, whose daughter Gigi would one day be best friends with Kendall and Kylie Jenner. Foster is now a respected composer and personality on such shows as American Idol and The View. He also happens to be the father-in-law of pro tennis player Tommy Haas, who is married to his daughter Sarah, a cousin to race car driver Billy Foster, and an uncle to singer Clay Aiken's son Parker. Gigi's mother, Yolanda, born Yolanda van den Herrik, is also a former model who was born in the Netherlands. She was signed to Ford Models and walked runways all over the world for 15 years. After meeting Mohammed Hadid in 1994, she settled down in Los Angeles to have a family. However, this was not her last brush with celebrity. She was cast in Season 3 of the popular reality series Real Housewives of Beverly Hills under the name Yolanda Foster and was a regular on the series through Season 6. In December 2015, Yolanda announced that she and David Foster had agreed to divorce, and soon after she stated that she would not return for the reality show's 7th season. She has since changed her last name back to Hadid to match the last names of her children. The rise of Gigi's star over the last few years has been quite a sight. Since 2013, she's walked runways for a virtual who's who of major designers, including Chanel, Marc Jacobs, Versace, and Tommy Hilfiger to name just a few. She's landed coveted magazine covers like Vogue, Elle, and Vanity Fair, hosted the American Music Awards, became the face of Maybelline, and even earned her wings as a Victoria's Secret angel. But even though she might look like an overnight success, Gigi's been modeling longer than many aspiring models have been alive. Her first professional gig was at the age of 2 in a Baby Guess campaign. She did more work for the brand over the next few years, but stopped to focus on school before returning in 2011. In 2012, she was named the face of the latest Guess campaign. And even today, she continues to do work for the brand that launched her modeling career when she was only an adorable toddler. Most of her fans think of her as the sun-bleached blonde from Malibu, but Gigi has a very unique nationality. Her father, real estate developer Mohammed Hadid, is a Palestinian-American, making Gigi half Dutch and half Palestinian. Through her father, she is descended from a mid-18th century ruler of Palestine. Many people also don't know that Gigi has a very large family. Her sister Bella and her brother Anwar are also models, and she has 5 stepsisters from stepfather David's previous marriages. In 2016, Gigi and little sister Bella became the first sisters to be featured together at the annual Victoria's Secret fashion show, with the cameras catching Gigi having an unbelievably proud sister moment. Because she seems to have such an easy time looking flawless, many fans assume that Gigi's beauty regimen must be completely out of touch for the average consumer. However, according to a recent Marie Claire article, nothing could be further from the truth. Gigi claims to say no to practically all expensive makeup brands, and she's put her endorsement money where her mouth is. Aside from being a quality brand, Maybelline is pretty easy on the wallet, and as such, its spokesperson Gigi isn't shy about using their budget-friendly products. Her Maybelline highlighter, eyeshadow, mascara, bronzer, and palette combo all clock in at under $30 combined. Not everyone can be naturally stunning, but Gigi proves that you don't have to be flush with cash to have the beauty routine of a supermodel. One of Gigi's obsessions is working out, and it's a good thing. In order to stay in supermodel shape, she has to maintain a sterling work ethic, because she'll be the first to admit she can't resist the siren call of greasy burgers and french fries. In one interview, Gigi reminisced about going on a European tour with then-boyfriend Cody Simpson, the Australian singer and songwriter. The pair lived for months on a cramped tour bus, eating practically nothing but McDonald's. Not exactly ideal for keeping up those killer abs. She says, "When I got back, I wasn't feeling amazing. I had to have a vegetable." We suppose it's one of the benefits of being young, athletic, and built like a model. If Gigi hadn't come clean, her secret weakness probably would have stayed secret forever. Gigi Hadid made her runway debut in 2014, and in just a few short years has become one of the most sought-after models in the world. Her winning combination of beauty, brains, and athleticism has top designers and brands lining up to work with her. And even though her career is only getting started, she's already worth an astounding $4 million. In case you're wondering, she's currently dating and is rumored to be engaged to R&B star and former One Direction member Zayn Malik. And also, Gigi is just a nickname. Her real name is Jelena Nora Hadid.